You can't see it. You can't smell it. But every breath you take could be quietly damaging your brain, stealing your memory, changing your mood, and even shortening your life without a single warning sign. Welcome to Wellness Health Services Health Talks. I'm Dr. Joshua Derito, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. Meet Daniel. Daniel is a 38-year-old accountant living in the city. He has never smoked. She exercises regularly, but over the past few years, she started to feel different. Her memory has slipped. She even forgets names of his clients and even misplacing his keys. His mood has also changed. He's anxious and irritability has crept in. One day after a community health check, a doctor told him, Daniel, your CT scan shows features of early brain aging. And I think I know why. It was not the genetics. It was not the stress. In this video, we are looking at how air pollution is silently damaging your brain, and this without any warning sign. The problem of air pollution, for decades, we thought that pollution was just a lung problem. But new evidence is now showing that it also affects your brain, and it can give you early aging with the loss of the brain matter. And this could be affecting you, your children, and even your unborn babies. How does pollution reach your brain? The microplastic particles. These microplastics, they are like ultrafine dust, and they are so small that they can slip through your lungs into your bloodstream, and they can even pass the blood-brain barrier, that barrier that protects the brain from anything that is in the bloodstream. These microplastics can find themselves into the brain. Some travel directly to your nose, to your brain, through the olfactory nerve, because they are very fine. So once inside, they trigger inflammation in the brain, and this causes oxidative stress, damaging your brain cells and disrupting the communication between your neurons, leading to loss of your neurons, and this leads to loss of your brain matter. And this can set a stage for early dementia. So this damage can happen silently, and it happens over years. So what is the evidence of what is happening to our brain? One is it affects our memory and thinking. So long-term exposure to air pollution increases your risk of dementia, and this also increases your brain aging, and even small lysis in these microplastics can nearly double the risk of Alzheimer's plagues. Alzheimer is one of the brain condition that is associated with dementia. Then we also have mental health. Higher levels of nitric oxide are linked to more hospital admissions. This is due to depression or anxiety or episodes of psychosis. So the air we breathe, if it is contaminated with nitrous oxide, then it can lead to depression, can lead to anxiety, and also can lead to depression. The effect of air pollution on childhood development. Children who have been exposed to pollution during pregnancy or in early life, they have higher chances of acute hyperactive disorder, and they also have higher risk of getting autism, and even their IQ is affected. So air pollution does not only affect your lungs, it affects even the developing brain of young children, and this can even happen to children who are unborn, and this is very dangerous. So imaging studies have shown that there is a small white matter volumes in people with chronic exposure to air pollution. And then these ultrafiltrate particles can travel to the brain, and they have been linked to higher risk of meningiomas. So what are some of the common ways that we get exposed to air pollution? It is good that we have the information so that we can know how do we protect ourselves. Traffic exhaust, the waste from vehicles, cars, buses, motorcycles, and trucks. The more we are using these means of transport, the more pollution we are adding to our environment, and the more it is endangering our health. Industrial emissions, especially those who live in near industries, in congested areas, factories, power plants, and even refineries have a big impact on the air we breathe and on the environmental pollution. Then we have burning fuels at home, waste disposal like wood stoves, things like kerosene, charcoal cooking. They have negative impact on your environmental health. Then we have the construction industry, things like sand, cement. These particles can have negative impact on your brain, and you have seen what happens during the construction site. There is a lot of dust that is emitted, especially if good screening practices are not done to fence off the site of the construction, exposing to the people around the construction to environmental pollution. Then the natural sources, we have wildfires, dust storms, we have volcanic ash, especially the natural one, where we have these volcanic eruptions. All these are air pollution sources, and they endanger your life. So how do you protect your brain? Now that we have seen the sources, we have seen the impact, then how do we live healthy? The first thing is know your air quality. Use apps or websites to monitor the quality of the air that you breathe. Then limit outdoor activities, especially in days of high pollution, especially for kids, pregnant women, and even older adults. When there are those going near construction sites, then this could be endangering their health. Then create indoor air that is clean. Use air purifiers, and also use air filters. Keep windows closed during high smog periods, and also green your space. Trees and plants can help to filter your air. So the more plants you plant, the better for you. The more green plants you have in your house, the better for you. They help you to clean your air. Then advocate for change. We need to have laws that protect the environment, the public, from industrial emissions, so that the industries take action to protect the population around where they are located. Support policies which reduce vehicle emissions and also industrial pollution. Let's learn to live healthy, and let's learn to protect our environment. Daniel never thought that the air that he breathed could hurt his brain. But once he understood, he made changes working from home on some days and using air purifiers in his house, and also pushing for cleaner transport in his city. And he started planting trees around his homestead, and also had some plants inside his house to help purify his air. So we cannot stop breathing, but we can choose what we breathe in. So protect your brain, because every thought, every memory, every smile depends on it. If you want more science-based health topics like this, subscribe to the Overall Health YouTube channel and share this with someone who thinks air pollution only harms his lungs. Their brain might also depend on it. Let's meet in the next video.